Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk a bit about the lack of communication of the Sorcery TCG team. I think there is a lack of communication. I think there could be a lot more info about all kinds of things, and we're going to talk about those things, and we're going to talk about the focus on tournament play info as well, which I think is not the best thing. I'm happy for the tournament players, but I think there should be a balance. So there definitely should be info about tournament play, but maybe not as the only info that is given. That probably is not a good thing for all the other aspects of the game that need to be addressed. We're also going to talk about what kind of idiot I am. And I'm a big idiot because I just recorded a 15-minute ramble and I had not switched on the microphone. It's very high. Let's see. Let's put it down a bit and hopefully it picks it up well. And I hope the noise when I touched it wasn't too bad, but yeah, I just have to check out if everything is still visible well, and I have to need to move a bit over here so I'm centered in the picture. And now I'm back. Folks, on a serious note, I'm gonna just do that ramble again, and as I normally talk without a script, I just try to remember as good as I can what I talked about, but in general these things are on my mind, so I want to talk about them. I should easily be able to replicate that. I think there is not enough communication from Erik's Curiosa. I think there could be more communication about all aspects of the game. That includes art, that includes artists, that includes the new set, Arthurian Legends. We should hear more about that. I love what I've seen so far, but that's more or less spoilers. And I think one little sneak preview, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, in general, that whole concept with the knights and everything looks fantastic. So show us more about that. Let us know more about a possible release date of Arthurian Legends. Even if you are not sure when to release it exactly, it would be nice to know and look forward to a certain period. Summer, honestly, that's what I hear from people. I don't think that's gonna happen because we already are almost in March. It's end of February, so definitely would be nice to hear more about that. Also would be nice to hear more about the wave 2 of the beta. Will there be a wave 2? What happened to Europe? Why are the boxes still available in the US? Why is there a different slot for the foils in the new beta boxes we are seeing? Is it the same print run? Address things. Let us know if you don't want to address things. That's a statement as well, but silence is never a good thing. I think there should be interaction between the people that love your game and the people that make the game. You can sit on your island, you can just do whatever you want and think, they're gonna buy it anyway. But I think that formula only works for so and so long. Maybe for 1-2 sets, and that's about it. Let us know. I've reached out to Erik's Curiosa a couple of times and have not heard anything. And not only if I want something, of course I would have liked to do a preview of the beta as I did with the alpha. I got like 3 alpha boosters when the alpha came out as support, and I appreciated that a lot. But also just for info, possible interviews, maybe high-res artwork of the cards I can use in the videos. I know I'm not the biggest content creator out there for Sorcery, but in the end, I'm doing my best. I support the game, and I think every little bit helps. And I get it that bigger guys like Rudy, who have an enormous marketing reach, get the advantage of, how do you say that? The preference. That's the word I was looking for. Get the preference from a company. But still, I think you should support everybody that is supporting your game if you are able to, and it's not that difficult what people are asking. It's not just me. I know it from other content creators as well. So, what's up with everything? What's going on? There's focus on tournament play. If you are doing tournaments, then the videos get shared on the website. If you are doing tournaments, then you get support from Erik Curiosa. If you are just looking for content, if you want to talk about the next set, there is a downtime at the moment. You can open only so and so many boxes because, yeah, at a certain point you run out of boxes, and we can't even buy more over here in Europe because there are none. What's happening with Wave 2? Why is there still a lot of product available in the US, and why is Europe a disaster when it comes to availability? What's up with the Wave 2 pre-orders we are seeing popping up? Where is that product coming from? In general, there are so many questions. What's up with the Dragon set? What's up with the Dust system? What's going on? Communicate with us. Maybe do a live stream in which people can ask questions. Maybe do a video once in a while. I know there are videos uploaded to the Sorcery TCG YouTube channel, and I know on the Discord there's a lot of discussion, but there is rarely an official comment about anything, and I think that's very important. Why has that foil slot changed? I think I've asked that question 10 times before, but I think it's a very important question. So what about the doubt if there are more print runs than just one, if that foil slot has changed? People need to know that you are out there at least addressing things. Addressing questions. Now we are where we are. It would be a big sign of continuous support if you are, as Erik Curiosa, talking to people about these kind of things. There are two reasons a company does not communicate, and one of them is they don't care. I think Erik Curiosa cares. The second reason is, of course, the team is too small. But yeah, that is probably, or that might be the case. But I think you still could do a little more than they are doing at the moment. And that's my opinion. I want to know about your opinion. I want to know what you think. As a consumer, are you still triggered by the way they actually advertised it in the first place? As a collector's game, as a game for players that are missing the old days of Magic the Gathering or other TCGs you liked, as a game that is focused on art, as a game that is actually made so you can collect it in a way that is possible. Not 100 variants, just a few foils, very nicely done. What about the curio cards? Will there be more info about that? I know you want to keep it a secret, but what's up with that? It would be nice. What about counterfeit measures? I want to look into that, but if you create a game and you don't let people know what counterfeit measures you actually implemented, I know the argument of not telling the community because then counterfeiters would know and they could, go around those counterfeit measures or anti-counterfeit measures, then what sense does it make to have them in the first place if people don't know what to look for? So I will make a video about that. I already did. I made one before. I might link to that video at the end of this video. And what about collecting? How is it going? What is the stuff we can look forward to? Also will link to the last collection video because that's content I can make. I open a box, I see how far I can get with my set. At the end of this video I'm going to link to the video about the counterfeit measures. I had a look at a couple of things, at least a sanity check, and at the collection videos. But for the rest, what kind of content can I make if I don't have any info? And then you say, you don't have to make content, but I don't want to make content about tournaments at the moment, maybe at a later stage, but there are no tournaments over here in Europe in the place I live, and I live pretty centrally in the Netherlands, so yes, there's nothing going on. Maybe we need to change that, but we'll see about that. I want to talk about a game I am fascinated by, but you have to give me some triggers. And I know people want to hear about it because I get a lot of questions about it. Mainly about availability of the beta, but also about the release date of Arthurian Legends, also about if I know about Curiosa, also if I know about pool rates, also if I know about the weird clumping going on. People want to know, people are interested, and that's good, so don't leave them hanging. Yeah, folks, you get my point. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Are you still triggered, like I asked before, about the approach they actually... the direction they took, or the approach they said they would take in the first place? Or are you put off by the tournament play now because you are a casual player? I mean, I like tournaments, all good. And I'm happy for the people who can enjoy that at the moment, because it's organized by the community mainly. And then Eric's Curiosa supports, but there are no like official tournaments going on, of course, in a sense that they are going to shows themselves and just organize. Gen Con, I guess, will be the next one. There they will do one, but we need more. We need more to talk about. It's a simple fact. I don't want to be negative. I like sorcery. That's why I'm making this video. But not a lot of people talk about these things. It's just like, ooh, let's have a look at that. But if there's nothing to look at, so why can't I talk about the fact that I think there should be more communication? Shouldn't be afraid. You should be able to say whatever you think without having without being hesitant about it because you think, oh, then the company won't work with me anymore. I'm not bashing Eric's Curiosa. I guess they don't have enough people and they have a big success on their hands and they are doing the best. But let us know. Just tell us. Tell us what's going on. Tell us what you're working on. You don't have to give us details. Just let us know you're out there and you still are trying to make a really wonderful game, which you have a very awesome basis for now after releasing the alpha and the beta. Just let us know. That would be very nice. 13 minutes. So I might even make the 15 minutes in the second ramble as well. And it's been a totally different ramble than the first one. I'm really sorry you don't get to see this one because it didn't have any sound. Oh God. Folks, I want to finish with thanking you for your support. I think it's been awesome and crazy how many of you reached out to me recently. Really, really thankful for that. I want to thank you for watching and for subscribing and for commenting and for hitting the like button. These kind of things, it's crazy. The more the like button gets hit, the more comments you leave. Not only those comments and those likes are directly related to the extra views, but also to how much the video is published by YouTube into the ether, the algorithm, how you want to call it. If I see it, if I get some likes, some comments, then the videos take off. And if I don't, the videos don't. So I want to thank you for actually interacting with me, because I think still on this channel the interaction is incredibly high. That core group that is here and those people pouring in around that core group and actually participating in the conversation is crazy for such a small channel. I appreciate that. Do you hear that? I do that sometimes. Don't even have cold hands. It's just a thing. If you want to support the channel directly, I don't say that very often, but of course you can do so by becoming a YouTube channel member or Patreon, and I appreciate that very much. But please only do so if you are well off financially and if you can permit yourself to do that. If you have different priorities, financial priorities, family, kids, or whatever, don't. And I think I'm one of the few, or maybe even the only content creator out there that says, please don't become a Patreon. It's welcome. I can use it. I use it to make content. I use it to buy stuff like this microphone and a camera and making good videos and buying product to have a look at, and binders and sleeves and these kind of things. And don't get me wrong, I definitely am happy for all the support, and I appreciate the current Patreons and YouTube channel members a lot. It's with their support and your support that this channel can stay independent and I can say whatever the fuck I want here, which I really, really do enjoy. Folks, stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.